Alright, buddy, you're going to have to use your imagination that this is a white cam, because a white cam is far easier to modify than the pink or brown or any of the other shapes. So if this is a white cam, you're going to hold it in the same position. You're going to take the tip. This is where your accelerator pump arm will rest, and you're just going to grind that down to be a little more round. The white cam is very pointy right here. You're just going to taper that down a little bit to make it a little more smooth. Then on the back side, the white cam doesn't shoot enough fuel, so you're going to have to take some tie wraps, which are about the same width as a cam, and a soldering iron or some heat, and layer it up. Melt it on, layer it up, and then smooth it out on the grinder. Easiest thing to do is take a piece of paper and trace the shape so you have a little template. The carburetor, I can get you the sizes if you want. I drilled out the idle air bleeds because this is where you do most of your driving, on the idle circuit, not your main jets, but on the idle circuit. So to control the air-fuel ratio, as RPMs and throttle position go up and down, you change the idle air bleeds. And that affects the air-fuel ratio from idle to low RPM driving, cruising around town. So I take a piece of brass, I drill it, and I press it back in. Just tap it back in, it works great. That's how I get so much fuel economy out of my carbs. The last thing is your idle trans slot. This little slot down here, there's your idle hole where your idle fuel air fuel mixture comes in, and this idle slot, which they're connected internally. So what happens is that if your butterfly is below this slot and then you start to give some throttle, you'll get a vacuum drop in your idle circuit and it'll go really lean and run really shitty. So take your butterflies and adjust them so that that slot is just visible. Now if the idle's too fast, you'll either have to get a digital ignition and take timing out to drop your idle, or do what I did, take the base plate off and carefully extend that idle position transfer slot down so that it's getting vacuum beneath that throttle blade at idle. Hope this helps, man.